In the prior contrasting video to this, the End of a New Beginning mod had got updated, meaning I played as the Kingdom of Prussia and we reunited the German Empire by defeating not only the Danish but also the Austrians and the French single-handedly. We drastically improved our nation in every aspect that a country has to offer. However, we are not the strongest nation on the globe quite yet, due to the fact that the British are the strongest, even though we reunited the German Empire. That brings us till today. Now unfortunately, I had to delete my old main game file due to the fact that Hearts of Iron 4 had an update. And the reason why I haven't uploaded in a while is also due to my PC being so poor that I had to restart not once, not twice, but 3 times. But also it's due to me being behind schoolwork, because I am currently quite young, obviously, as you can tell by my voice, but the school holidays are here, so now I have more time to produce videos for you guys. So now it's time for my winter arc, or actually it's my summer arc because I live in the southern hemisphere, but you know what I mean. Anyways, enough of my tomfoolery and yapping. Otto von Bismarck is still the Chancellor of the German Empire. However, the year is 1875, 4 years after the Franco-Prussian War. This isn't my same game as the last video because it got corrupted. But Italy isn't reunited, so that's a plus. Anyways, if we take a closer look at the state of our empire, our army is pretty sizable, our industry is pretty sizable, but it's not good enough to be number 1. That's why in this video, I plan to make Germany the strongest nation on the globe. With the new Germany comes a new focus tree, and as you can see, it is pretty sizable. Now, we're not going to explore this all because it'll take years upon years, but it's actually very intricate. The developers have put tons of effort into the German focus tree. Well, where do we start? First things first, we're gonna move over to our German focus tree. Yes, it's pretty sizable already, but it's not the best. Some focuses have already been completed because I was on observe and I went to sleep, but that's my bad. We'll start with these small focuses. Well, if you take a look at the statistics, we are 26 points behind the British, and if you take account their colonial puppets, their power projection is much greater than ours, so we've got some work to do. So, since we've got some work ahead of us, we're going to have to focus on our industry solely. We've got some decisions unlocked from the focuses that we mentioned prior, so we may as well continue to venture down our focus tree. Now, just when the Vienna Stock Exchange crash happened, my game crashed once again, and I tried to load it, and load it, and load it, but it didn't work. So, we're restarting. I observed, and now we're in 1873. So we have more opportunities to venture the vast German Empire's focus tree. Now, we begin again. Alright, first things first, we're going to go to the left side of the economic focus tree. And we've got 3 options to choose from: the left, the center, or the right. And we're going to go down the middle, because it's a bit of both of the left and right, and I like equality. And just like that already, the German civilian economy is booming, but no time to celebrate. We're going to stay locked in. We're going to continue to complete decisions and focuses to increase our massive and soon to be number 1 German economy. Now we've made it to the part where my previous game crashed last time. The Vienna Stock Exchange crash. Now this is very detrimental to our economy. This has drastically affected it. And as a result, we've unlocked a new branch of the economic side of the focus tree. So we've got to deal with this crisis. But before we can continue to advance down this side of the focus tree, we can wrap up the left side of the main economic side of the focus tree. and we unlocked a new decision, and now we can finally move back to this crisis. Now I've got 3 focuses to choose from and 1 to follow. We're gonna go down the right side, solely because I believe it has the most benefits long term. And I don't know how long I'm gonna continue this playthrough. Maybe I'll make a part 3, who knows. Well, I've come to the sudden realization that we're on the brink of a major war between us, the French, the British, and the Russians. And also, we're going to be building up a massive army. And we've improved our technology, army width, etc. And we easily defeated the French last time. So let's see what will happen this time. We stand right here, right now, and we stand firmly with pride. German Empire faces, basically, at least a quarter of the globe. You see, probably half the globe. And as you can see, the statistics aren't in our favor. But that's not going to stop us from trying. So let's see if we can prepare. As we commenced into the battle against the British, the Russians, and the French, we mainly focused on capitulating the French Empire first, but we also marched into Russia. Why? Because the defences were feeble, and we easily broke through the defences. Just like we broke through the French fortifications against our border. But they're not really fortified, but you know, they were entrenched.
If you're mad, say it with your chest. I'm really trying to check me. I'm trying to see where you're on, so I know that you're off. You might as well start, just press play, and I'm quite cold. Coming like a virtual cock, you're on the other side of the phone. If I don't like the base of the picture.
Our German infantry troops advance into the gates of Paris. Thus, Paris is under Otto von Bismarck's control once again. However, we cannot let our guard down yet, for as the French have got a strong Gallic passion, and if we celebrate now, we'll let our defences crumble and our empire will cease to exist.
I know you like this new taste, lit, don't let it go to waste, yeah, could come clean like more, aye, my dog, this thing rock like Wyler, you think you're fine, you ain't ling my friend, you ain't pinger than Skylar Tyler, no you ain't linger than her, can't wait till I get my whip and skirt, or I get a diamond chain like Burr, or I get a thing that screams up her. Aye, me and bro come different.
It has come to my apparent realization that the French have got a really big pride. And that's why, even if we capture most of their main cities, they are still gonna fight with pride. We're barely over halfway, and we've taken at least 60 or 70% of their land. You know, we've only got to capture Bordeaux, and we've got to finish off in Brest, and get those cities down there, Nice and Marseille and Monaco, you know where.
I know you like this new taste, lit, don't let it go to waste, yeah, could come clean like more, could come clean like more, clean like more, clean like more, could come 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 clean like more.
Well, finally, the French Empire has fully surrendered to the German Empire. But the war is not over yet. We are still fighting not only the Russians, but also the British. But we can't really do a naval invasion right now. So in the meantime, we're going to fully focus on the Russian Empire. Our soldiers have made extraordinary advancements into Mother Russia. We have captured their main city, Moscow. Well, it's not really the main city, the capital was St. Petersburg, but that's our next priority, and that's our top priority. Because all we need to do is just capture a few additional cities plus St. Petersburg for the Russian Empire to surrender to the mighty Germans. So, no time to celebrate. Let's lock it.
Holt nie ein, was versäumt. Und dann wird gelacht, aha, und dann wird geküsst. Richtung kleine Annemarie, wie so üblich ist.
And just like that, both the French Empire and the Russian Empire have crumbled under our... And now, the final battle is going to be against the so-called Great Britain, the formerly #1 country in the world. Now it's time to humiliate them even more. While we waited for our naval invasion to prepare, I had organized my fleet in the right time, in the right place, and we successfully landed on the British Isles. And the rest of our army joined in, and there was literally no British divisions here. Hence, they crumbled under our mighty army. Now we're going to look at what we got from the peace conferences. The Treaty of Paris, we liberated some territories to the Italians because they were allies. We also stole all of their colonies in Oceania, Africa, and even the Americas, and Asia, as you can see there. And for the Russians, we liberated Poland, Belarus, the Baltics, and Ukraine, leaving the Russians humiliated. And now, the Treaty of London, we absolutely humiliated the British. Hence, we stripped them of all of their colonial territories, and even the one in Ireland. The Irish get their independence fully from now on. By the way, if this triggers anybody, I didn't mean to, I'm just saying this for the video. I have no political beliefs, I have no opinions, it is all for your entertainment. And to wrap this video up, I will make our own fairy faction. And if you guys want a part 3 of this, where I play all of the content that's available for Live in the Beginning mode, just leave a comment in the comment section below. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.